blame, you mad it.
I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some me, should stick it in the bullroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some me, should stick it in the bullroom. E-pop got me waiting 3 more hours. Sticking all these years higher than a tower. Having all these nodes feel like superpowers. Investing all this bread, never been a coward. Call me Mr. Bond, money in the vault. I stay in the farm, feeling like the goal. Don't worry about the haters, not the detonator. I'm killing every market, call me Terminator. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some me, should stick it in the bullroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some me, should stick it in the bullroom.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to EMP.Money. My name is AJ. AJ? I don't even know my own name today. My name is AJ. I am the team lead here at EMP, and we have an awesome AMA set up today. We're going to be going over some alpha, not too many details, but some marketing strategies and how we're really going to scale EMP through the end of the year. So all that being said, this is going to be an exciting one. Sorry that we missed yesterday's AMA. Once you understand all that we've been working on in the background, then you'll understand why we've had to skip a few AMAs lately. We've just been nonstop. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in America, so we probably will not be on tomorrow either. But today will suffice for all the updates on Alpha that I know all of you are probably wanting to know more about. So, all right, that being said, I'm also joined by my 2 co-hosts with the most, both team members now, LA and Bull. How are you guys today?
All good here on the left. What about on the right-hand side, LA?
Killer.
Awesome. Yes, we've been all fired up again. Another really productive day behind the scenes, and we're just gonna jump right into it. So the overall gist of this AMA today is marketing and scaling. And so we have built EMP on the foundation of sustainability, and through this horrible bear market, we have seen the resilience that EMP has had. I mean, yes, has peg gone down? Absolutely. Has ETH gone down? Has EMP, the price per EMP, eShare, all that gone down? Yes. I mean, we're not immune to the bear market. We've been saying that for months now. However, we're still in a very healthy position, and that is really a testament to the economics and what we have built here. But the one thing that is a shot in the arm to any protocol, especially during times like these where all the money goes away, is new users. So we are putting together a couple of massive new initiatives to bring on new users. Again, I want to make it perfectly clear that we're in a great position that we're not reliant on new users. A lot of protocols live and die by their user growth, and we've proven that at EMP that even when things become a bit stagnant, we're still able to pay APRs. The APRs may not be as high, but everybody is earning every single day. But again, that being said, the number one thing to help protocols and to help all of our bags is to get new blood. So we have a ton of things we've been working on. and some you know about and some you don't. I'm not really able to give specifics today, but a lot of you that have been following our email sequence know that there's a big announcement coming tomorrow. And so after tomorrow, we'll be able to give more details. But that announcement in particular is aimed towards, targeting people outside of crypto. So that is our huge major initiative on getting new blood in. And giving all of you that are here, a little more of an opportunity to maximize your bags as well. That announcement tomorrow, again, and we'll go over it in full detail on Friday, because we just don't want to release it before that email. But it's not going to be something that all of you will be into. In fact, it's very limited. So don't get overwhelmed by that. A lot of stuff that we're rolling out really is meant to target people outside of EMP. So I just want to make it clear again that I know a lot of you may not have a lot of dry powder on the side, and this is really initiatives to go after new blood in our ecosystem. And the one thing that again is meant for our community and that we're really excited about is the Detonator NFT. So we will release again more info on that. We're hoping to have those rolled out hopefully by mid-December. Again, we'll have an exact date on that as well this weekend. But there's all things coming. And again, this is the most alpha I'm able to give. There's actually one more project that we've kind of been hush hush about on purpose, and this initiative will be targeting Ethereum mainnet. So we are going after all the ETH whales and a way to get them involved in our ecosystem in a very unique way that is super bullish. So that is the major alpha today. We wanted to kind of tease it because we are ramping up some marketing and exposure to those people, and we don't want the EMP community to say, well, what's this about? We don't know anything about this. So all of it will be more clear. Again, I still have to be kind of vague on purpose, but just know that this is a major opportunity for Ethereum mainnet users. And again, I mean, you're more than welcome to participate in this as well. Those of you that are already here and listening to the AMAs, you know about EMP. You're in the ecosystem. You're earning through Detonator and Reactor. So again, we're trying to do a two-prong approach. And if you're already in EMP and utilizing your capital in our system, then that's great. But new users that may not be familiar with our ecosystem, this is going to be another amazing opportunity for them. So really exciting stuff. I know that was a lot to unpack. I'm happy to answer some questions, and we can get a little bit more specific, on time frames. But Detonator is going to roll over in 3 minutes, so make sure you compound on Detonator so nobody forgets. But again, we have a total of 3 initiatives that we're launching all by the end of the year. So we've been super busy. Again, we're doing everything we can to continue to build and bring in not only new funds, but new users and even marketing EMP further. I mean, we saw how successful things were when we were doing the AMAs with the Sentinel Squadron. Prices were pumping. Even today, we've seen a great rally, a little bit of a rally in EMP and eShare, especially BNB pumping. So, with that being said, again, at the end of the day, it's about getting new eyeballs. And, yes, we're in the middle of a bear market. People are scared out of their minds with centralized exchanges, going down and all these opportunities crumbling around everybody. But that being said, we feel like it is a perfect opportunity to target these individuals that are looking for a safe haven in crypto and a project that they can rely on both economically and morally. So we're really excited. Again, Bull in LA. Bull, I don't want to spill the beans on anything, but you want to elaborate on anything we've been kind of working on?
Yeah, you had to throw that in there because you knew I might spill a little bit of the beans. But
Yeah,
so we all laugh about that a little bit. That's true.
totally.
Yeah, like I look at EMP and I see like a community that really live for reducible. So coming in here, I saw that this was a project that, you know, right away the vibe felt different, and it wasn't competitive in nature. And it's not that I am not anti-competition, but I like to compete with myself and cooperate with others. I just feel like it's a more productive model for me, and that's something I've seen and shared here, especially with all of like the great minds and the like I like to say, big hands, big hearts, big brains, for the people that are here, and using those skills to lift everybody else up. And AJ's got that expression that he likes to say, a rising tide lifts all ships, and we've seen that here. In the sharing, like of the information that people have, the skills that they have, doing all of those things has really built this ecosystem into something special. And I look at it and I'm truly amazed because everybody has these unique skill sets and something to offer, not just themselves, but everybody else. And that's the great thing, is when that, the tides do rise, all of us come up with that. And, there's just because, what was that expression I told you earlier, AJ? Just because somebody's selling a sandwich, doesn't mean that other people can't have like a pizza.
Totally.
And having like, one person likes a sandwich, another person likes pizza. They're both food, but they both like different things, and there's always going to be different things for different people. And we see it all over the ecosystem that some people are more like into EMPE, some people are more into eShare, some people are into eShare BNB, and that's the great thing, is having that choice and that ability to kind of tailor your strategy to the way that makes you feel best. And in terms of it being education, in terms of it being like investment strategies, if it's products that are built by EMP, they're I won't spill the beans, or if there's other, like, I'll just say that, as you pointed out, people are developing apps or dApps for this ecosystem. And
Totally.
once they've developed those, and Jay can look at the code, and then it's given a thumbs up, like that's really that's sick, right? Because as we've always said, everybody in crypto here is free to do as they please. And I would encourage everybody to, as I've said a million times, probably too many times, but make crypto friends, because in making those friends and those connections, you're going to find that you're going to experience things like in this ecosystem that you're not going to find in other places, giving yourself that ability to, potentially build, like I said, your own dApps, your own projects. And there's nothing wrong like with that, because we want to see people succeed in the way that most utilizes their talent. And wouldn't it be amazing if it's 6 months, a year, that there's 10 incredibly successful projects in DeFi, and they're all from people that came from this ecosystem. And it was because there was this community driven spirit of cooperation and competition, of course, right? Like, you're always competing a little bit with people, but ultimately competing with yourself to be a little bit better, to bring something better to the table, to lift other people up, because you're in that same boat, so you want to see it come up. Because when those other people are successful, they're going to be like, damn it, like, I want to try a little bit harder. I want to make a little bit more. I want to meet a few more people, because there's something that's missing just a little bit, like, in my experience. And I think I have, the ability to give something more. And like, I'm going to give a shout out to like David. David saw, like, David Y. He saw that there was, like a lot of people asking for like a video like on the growth DeFi ecosystem, because there's a lot of pieces over there. They're heavily invested in this ecosystem. They're great people. They've been together a long time. You know what happened? He contacted an individual over there. They're making that video series, and that's incredible, because nobody has to tell you to do those things. You can do them, or you don't do them. But the people that do them are going to have a different experience here, and a different experience in crypto. And like, I never make people promises, but I would imagine, if you really put something more into this, you're going to get so much more out of it. And like, it isn't really any type of BS to say that, because I know at least one other person here that came out of this ecosystem, and they have like they are on another crypto project themselves. And so if I look at that, I said, so many people could do that if they just realize like what's here, what's available. This is a completely brand new land for you to shape and sculpt in the way that you see fit. But we all, have these, like, we have some types of talent, but we're lacking others. And that's why we need to, meet these other people, make these connections of the people that can fill in the gaps of the things that we don't know, because that is also going to lift us up. It's going to broaden our experience and our understanding of the space of how something gets done, because, until you're actually doing these things, you wouldn't believe like just the millions of, not millions, but, hundreds of pieces that it actually takes to kind of push into place to roll something out, because there are really so many different components to that. And being that everybody like is remote is another challenge with that. But if you take the opportunity like that's before you to understand, like, you can build anything here, you're probably just not going to do it by yourself. And understanding that all the things here that, are really being developed are like community driven. They've been asked for. They've been like, how do we get new people in? Like, what are other people interested in DeFi? What are projects that, I can build? What are projects that, Steve can build? And, we have to focus on what we can do. Not, I don't really spend any time looking at like, oh boy, the market's terrible. Sure. Yeah, it is. But that's an incredible opportunity for us to capture those people, like AJ said, outside of this ecosystem and outside of, like this chain, right? And that's really, really important, because this has been an incredible ecosystem. And, we've done really, really well all throughout the bear market, because this really did launch, as we were heading into the bear market. And I feel like I'm going on a little bit too much, but I haven't spilled any beans. So I'm just really excited, because there's so many different things. There's so many different people that we can all work with. And like, that's what I really love to see, is everybody that's working together. We're all coming up together. Like, me and Joe have talked and mentioned so many times, like, we came in here, I won't speak for Joe, but you come in with, really zero expectations. Like, oh, nobody, like, we didn't come in thinking like, oh, I'm going to be talking on the AMA. I sure hope, like, that's what I'm going to do when I get in here. No, like, you learn and you grow and you develop, and, something really special gets created when you put that time and effort into it. And, like, I cannot like overstate that, like, or understate it. Like, make sure that you're making friends. Like, if you love crypto, this is an incredible opportunity to meet the right people and to get involved in the right products in this ecosystem, to really just like turbocharge your experience, because there's always something here for people. We have a lot of different things, but there's so much coming that if something's not exactly here for you right now, it might be, by the end of the year or in the next few weeks. So yeah.
Totally.
I think that pretty much gets it.
Yeah, no, they're great, Bull. Again, man, I know we're trying to give all of you as much info as we can, and prepare you for what's coming, without, giving it all away today, because it is important that we have, a strategic rollout, on a lot of these things, because, like I said earlier, some of these new things are not going to be, the right fit for everybody, and some are. So, again, three major rollouts, by the end of the year, one of which will be announced tomorrow, and Bull definitely has a larger role, in that. All that will be much more clear, again, after the announcement, in the emails tomorrow. So, again, we're not going to be doing an AMA tomorrow, but we will be back on Friday, and do a dedicated AMA about that, announcement. But, if you're not getting the email, just sign up through, our academy, and you'll be able to get those. But a lot of you have been already getting those emails and have been excited for what, we've been teasing. So that's the number one immediate thing. Again, this is all to recap. So, the number two immediate thing, um, again, is, an opportunity, that we are going to be giving to, everybody here, but really focusing on new users. Again, if you're on the AMAs, if you're in the EMP ecosystem, you're already in, you're earning, what you're doing. But this, because we've been getting a lot of feedback. Let me back up again. We've been getting a lot of feedback that the EMP ecosystem can be overwhelming, and so we get that. I mean, we want to have a solution for people, that, maybe they just got burned, on a centralized exchange, or maybe they didn't get burned, but now they're scared, and they know, how important it is to have, self custody of their crypto. They're on ETH mainnet. Again, this opportunity will be on ETH mainnet. And I said ETH, we're targeting ETH whales earlier. That was a misquote. This isn't ETH whales. This is literally everybody. So, I just get so used to saying, ETH whales. So, the idea is that we are going to offer, this opportunity, and everything will be much more clear, in a matter of a few days, when you start seeing, the rollout of all this through our socials and everything else. But the idea is that we offer an onboarding mechanism into our ecosystem that is very hands off, very easy to understand, and targets an entirely new audience that we have not tapped into. Again, I mean, we're on an amazing chain, BNB. We're not going anywhere. We love what we have here. But in this DeFi bubble, of BNB chain, we're pretty saturated. Like, I'm tuned in to all, the group chats, and again, I mean, we really, anybody that's going to be here in the tiny DeFi circle, of BNB, they at least are here, or they know about EMP. And by all means, we're going to still target those people. We'll still have a presence and all that scaling, for the future. But this is just one more element that we really feel is an amazing opportunity to bring in new users and new capital into EMP in a very hands-off approach, on the ETH mainnet, which again has amazing market share. Other than BNB, it's the biggest network out there. So, and rather than trying to, duplicate our protocol, or, do something that's a lot more involved, this rollout is very simple, very easy to understand, and an amazing opportunity. I mean, again, once all of you kind of see, what we're doing, and we're purposely not, targeting our own ecosystem, just because all of you are already here. Like, there is no benefit, other than, like, the simplicity, of what we're rolling out. There's no monetary benefit, of this. So please don't feel like, you're in the dark on that. We just, again, in the interest of full transparency, we wanted to have this talk, because there will be a lot of marketing going out, around this. And once you see what it is, a lot of this will make a lot more sense. We're hoping to have this rolled out, by the last week, of November. Again, we're running out of time. So, within the next 10 days, this will be fully rolled out. So, anyway, just to tie up some loose ends, we're really excited about this. We think it's going to be killer. We think it targets an entire new audience, and allows, not only new capital, but new users and new eyeballs to be on EMP. And, technically now, with this rollout, EMP will be cross-chain, which is really exciting. And again, all that will be more clear in the future. But we're not building a whole new platform. We're simply allowing a gateway, for lack of a better word, into EMP through Ethereum mainnet. So really exciting stuff. All right. Hopefully, I don't know, LA. Did that sum it up without getting too specific? You're probably mad at me. I probably said too
No,
much. Right? No,
no,
go
I
ahead,
thought
LA.
that was great.
All right.
Yeah, I
Cool.
thought that was great. I would say like the only other thing I would add is just um the main reason like we haven't necessarily brought it up until now is just um that like he said, the main reason for this is to target brand new users. And when it really comes down to it, um like us offering the detonator NFTs is really pretty much, when it comes down to it, going to be very similar benefit to you, if
Totally.
not better. So, I mean,
Yep,
yeah. So,
absolutely, LA, no doubt. And LA's been really hard at work behind the scenes. Again, we're hoping to have a whole nother campaign, so to speak, both around this new opportunity and the detonator NFTs. We're lining everything up with influencers as we speak. That's why all of us have been super busy behind the scenes. But yeah, to LA's point, and that was the third thing that we're rolling out by the end of the year, is the detonator NFT. So, and like Elliot just said, uh, um, uh, it's similar in the way it functions to what we're going to be doing anyway. So those are really what we're trying to push to all of you that are here, and that is, also comes with a an opportunity, meaning, we're going to give, and again, all this will be put out in a white paper, and this is just simply the alpha chat right now. But we will be giving a bundle deal on the detonator NFTs to VIP, and again, further incentivizing those that are good actors in our ecosystem. So that is going to be rolling out. But again, not necessarily a discount, but a way to guarantee access to the detonator NFT. So, and those of you again that aren't in VIP, there'll be many opportunities for you as well. But this is going to be a lot more of a limited run too. So, the overall structure and rollout will be very similar to the Sentinel Squadron NFT release. Only again, rather than being focused on eShare and BNB, we're focused more on the EMP ETH LP and utilizing our protocol to generate yield. So the detonator again NFT coming is killer, and the artwork is also a very different
yeah.
approach. So
And
yeah,
we have a really fun way that we're going to roll it out, and we're really really excited. And so
yes,
even though it's coming out like towards we're aiming for just before mid-December, we're going to be able to start giving you little sneak peeks and stuff closer to the beginning of December. So we're actually just kind of bursting at the seams to be able to start doing that. We're just kind of finalizing everything now. So we're pretty pumped to be able to start doing that. And it's going to be actually just this really fun time that brings the whole community together in a whole new way. And just, yeah, going along with everything that Bull was saying, just, bringing the community together, connecting everyone, finding new ways to connect, finding new friends. It's something that all really connects us in a fun way. Just put it that way.
totally. Yeah, again, we don't want to spill the beans. And that's the recurring theme today as well. But yeah, the artwork itself is very different. very again, LA put it perfectly. This Detonator NFT launch will be extremely community oriented. So again, not to say that it won't have a mass appeal because the yield is the same no matter what, just like with Sentinel NFTs. So it is purely utility based. But that being said, there is a lot of more community focus on the artwork of the NFTs. So, and that will make a lot more sense again once we roll it out. And yes, like Ellie said as well, we just finalized the rollout plan, which is also super unique. So even though the actual minting of these is probably looking more closer to mid-December, we will be able to kind of roll this all out, within the next few days and coming weeks, so you guys can get hyped about it. And really, it also relies on all of you. I mean, and that's another reason why we wanted to bring this up now, even though the details are still a bit vague, and I apologize if that's frustrating for some of you, but we really have to get the community support and having our back when it comes to the marketing. So once you start seeing these new initiatives roll out, you see us going after new communities, influencers, websites that we have never been involved in before. It is so important that our existing community not only welcomes them with open arms in our socials, but is also active in supporting us. So in other words, let me get specific. If you see a new YouTuber covering our project, go in the comments and leave, encouraging things about EMP, what a new investor would want to know about EMP, show them that we are the strongest community in DeFi. We're working on a Reddit campaign. So those of you with Reddit accounts, that's a whole marketing avenue that we really haven't explored yet. So that we need people leaving comments on that. I mean, there's just so much stuff moving forward. And again, these are all new influencers and new websites and new communities that we have not targeted before. And that's not to, not show love to all the influencers that have covered us. I mean, I was talking with James Pelton today. He's definitely interested in helping us cover the Detonator NFT. So all the ones that have already supported us will continue to do so. But it's really important that we go after new blood and new users and people that haven't even heard about EMP, on other chains as well. And I think it's super. The timing is really good. I know a lot of people say, "Well, crypto's dead right now. Like, why are you doing it right now?" Well, I would beg to differ that now is the time because there is no competition. We're the only one of the only protocols that's actually delivering right now, and so I think now is the time to pounce. We need to show everybody that we are sustainable, that we are, transparent, that we have a proven record. We've been going for 10 months now without one issue. No, never been exploited. 100% uptime, and we are non-custodial. So again, you don't have to rely on holding your Ethereum in a centralized exchange that could, go bankrupt and you'd be screwed. Like we've seen time and time again, you can get involved in the EMP ecosystem and still own, your actual tokens through smart contracts and participating in our closed loop economy. So yeah, really exciting stuff. All right, Bull LA, anything you want to add to that? I feel like again, we're all really hyped. So I didn't know, maybe somebody has some questions, but yeah, go ahead. Bull LA.
Oh, I think people are super pumped. I mean, I better not say too much because I might slip up. So
Yeah, I know I'm trying not to accidentally leak some goodies, but yeah, no doubt. All right, cool. Well, I think let me see if there's any questions. Yeah, it seems
I
like
would just
everybody's
I
getting
would
really
just
hyped. Go
here
ahead,
here
Bull.
would be my tagline: everything is community centric. Everything.
Yes, 100%. on everything that we're rolling out. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, and the NFTs specifically, for sure. All right, cool. Yeah, I think we're good. There was a lot of good support in the comments. Speaking of that, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Again, we're really trying to push our engagement, and for everything I said earlier, with all these new initiatives that we're rolling out, we want to welcome all the new viewers on YouTube, and having great engagement on YouTube, with our daily AMAs is really a sign of confidence to a new investor. So absolutely. All right, cool. LA, was there anything else? I know we have a double giveaway today.
I know you
But
gotta
yeah,
just talk for a few
yeah,
more minutes,
yeah.
because I forgot.
Yeah, no, no problem. So yeah, we've been giving away. We can talk about that. So let me. And again, if anybody has any further questions about, again, I may not be able to answer any specific details, but anything that we talked about today, feel free to ask. But yeah, as far as eShare, we have seen a nice pump today. Again, I think it's up over 10%, with BNB pumping as well. Remember, because of the liquidity pool, the same reason that EMP and ETH are tied together, both algorithmically, based on code, but also because of the actual liquidity pair. When ETH pumps, then it brings EMP up with it, and vice versa. And we're seeing that now with eShare and BNB. When BNB pumps, eShare also has a pump. So and people are buying eShare. I mean, the APRs in the eShare farm have been incredible. Again, we have that single staking farm now. It does require you to lock up your eShare, but if you're not interested in swing trading eShare, it's an absolute no-brainer because it's literally just free yield on your eShare until the boardroom starts printing again, which again, you know, uh, could be tomorrow, could be a month, we don't know, but at least we're maintaining at these levels and still, producing eShare to all of you in the farms and the LPs through Detonator and Reactor. So, all right, LA, are you ready yet? Or one more minute, I can
Give
keep
me two
going.
more.
Yeah, no worries. So, I think I did see a question about partnerships. So I had a question in Discord yesterday about partnerships, and so we're really focused right now on building out these last few things to close the year out strong through everything I just mentioned on the entire AMA, these three initiatives by the end of the year. But I mean, we're always open to partnerships. The door is always open. I've been having a ton of meetings behind the scenes with projects you all would have heard of, but really we just gotta there's only so many time so many hours in the day, and I think a lot of us are focused on building in our own respective protocols. So we're working on that, and then we'll probably be rolling out a lot more at the beginning of the year. I know we have about 4 Detonator as a service partners in the pipeline. Jake's development time right now has been really focused on these new initiatives. But after that, we'll be rolling out some more tweaks, to make the protocol even more sustainable. The final form that I keep alluding to, all that is coming. And then again, a major partnership push through detonators as a service at the beginning of the year. Our Paladin audit should be done definitely be done by the end of the year. It may be even done by the end of the week. So we're still moving forward with them. Things are looking really good on our Paladin audit. They've been amazing to work with. And we have other potential auditing partners we're working with as well. Again, not only from a marketing perspective, but just to ensure the transparency of what we're doing. So, really exciting stuff. And again, a lot of partnerships are cultivated through, and I use that word on purpose, with Cultivator, one of our most successful partnerships. That is still paying extremely well. But a lot of these partnerships are cultivated through the community. So, if you want to see us involved with other protocols, let them know. I mean, my door is always open. Uh, tell other communities, and again, don't shill. Don't get banned for shilling but have a productive conversation. About the value that EMP could bring. And again, every successful partnership is a two-way street. So not only would we bring value, but we would look to, have value brought to us from the other party. So, and all that has been great with the partners that we've already had. I mean, again, MDB, Xro, that whole ecosystem, um, and Hydro Rails. I mean, I can go on and on and on. So, all right, awesome. Hopefully that gives everybody a heads up. LA, are you ready yet? Or I can still keep going.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, so
I
yeah.
didn't want to stop you. You were on a roll.
I love it. Awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, thank you. All right, so yeah, we have two giveaways today, right?
We do, yeah. So we have the first winner. Your wallet ends in 9D0E03. 9D0E03. And the second winner, your wallet ends in 4B9345. 4B9345. So I'll get those posted up, and congratulations.
Perfect. All right, awesome. Congrats to all them. And yeah, I appreciate you guys being patient as well. We sent out about the first five winners last week. Jake was a little bit delayed, so if you are a winner and haven't gotten your NFTs, they should all be going out tonight with this round. So again, and you don't have to do anything. Don't get scammed. Don't ever give away your seed phrase. Don't ever respond to DMs. Don't ever subscribe to an airdrop or connect your wallet to anything that is a fishy link. These NFTs will just show up in your wallet if you are a winner. So, all right, awesome. Well, again, really, really exciting day today. I know we've been trying to keep these AMAs a little bit more concise. Again, if we have a question that we were, well, some questions we weren't able to answer today, but if there was a question you had that didn't get answered, please leave it in one of the either one of our socials or on YouTube. Again, we do respond to all comments or questions on YouTube the following AMA usually. So and really again today is the precursor to a lot of new marketing and scaling in the EMP ecosystem. So just to recap, a major announcement coming tomorrow that's that's going to be targeted to not only new users but helping existing users maximize their gains. The second rollout is to Ethereum mainnet. So again, EMP will have a cross-chain element, and that is really exciting. Again, in the hopes of getting new blood, new users, and new capital. And number three is our Detonator NFTs coming mid-December. That is 100% for our community. And again, here on BNB Network, it will be a bit of a smaller raise than the Sentinel Squadron NFTs, and the artwork will be much more community oriented. And super collectible. I know, I was a fan of the Sentinel Squadron NFTs, but I got a few of them, that I liked personally. And obviously, using my own capital to support the protocol. But the Detonator NFTs, they're going to be like Pokemon, where you will literally want to collect the entire set because they are that awesome. So that's the little bit of alpha I can leave at the very end. It will be a set, so we're really excited for that. And yeah, I mean, you're gonna want them all, that's for sure. So LA, I had to do it at the very end. Hopefully they're not mad at me. This has been LA and I's baby. We've been working on the artwork. Bull's been helping, obviously, as well. But LA and I were really working on the artwork while Bull was super involved in the ETH rollout, and then obviously the big announcement for tomorrow. So yeah, right, Bull? I won't say no more. Yeah, so yeah, but awesome. Well, there you go, everybody. We're really excited. Again, I appreciate all the support from all of you. Bull or LA, anything else you want to say or go over, or anything I missed?
No, just expect some fire this next week. There's a lot coming at you, and everything's looking up from here, man. Wow.
Yes, 100% LA. We're super excited. Again, as one of the only protocols left, not only is that in our favor, but even if we were among many DeFi protocols, we would still be standing out. I mean, again, we showed it in all of our socials. We are the leading APR in terms of yield with exposure to ETH and BNB on the Binance Smart Chain or the BNB network. So, that's really exciting for us. And not only are we leading, but we're sustainable. So, everybody that's here, I think, understands that. And I know a lot of you are accumulating. Now is the time to get that holiday job, maybe get up some part-time hours with everybody hiring for the holidays because the more you're able to accumulate now during the bear market and while we're continuing to build at EMP, I mean it can be massive gains once the overall markets recover. And again, we roll into our final form, the beginning of next year, and really truly being not only recovering peg, but maintaining peg indefinitely. So we're excited, guys. Everything is coming together. But all right, well, I'm gonna wrap it up then. I think again, that was it. And if there's any further questions, let us know. We are gonna skip tomorrow. The Here in the U.S. it is Thanksgiving, so I didn't think we would have a lot of listeners. But we will be doing an AMA again on Friday, and that will be where we can give even more details as the announcement for our first rollout will be made tomorrow through our emails. So, all right, well, that's it, everybody. Happy Turkey Day, and for those of you around the world that don't celebrate that, have some good food while thinking of me. How about that? So, all right, everybody. Good night. Good day. We'll see you in 2 days. Bye bye.